Okay, here we go. We're going live. Yay.
We're going live? Okay.
All right. Hello, hello, hello. Let me just get this. I'm recording this as well. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to introduce you to another amazing contributor for the JVology Holiday Giveaway. Please welcome Catherine Rocheleau. Did I say that right?
Rocheleau.
Rocheleau. That's a hard one to say. Wow. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know
Thank you.
I've gotten to know a little bit about what you do, and it sounds amazing. So I'd love you to share with everyone what you're doing these days and why you're so passionate about it. Why you're,
Okay.
what inspired you to start this business?
Well, I have always been passionate about having a workplace where people love to work, where business thrives and can make money. But more importantly, I've also really been passionate about businesses doing more than just looking to make a profit. And so I was off work for a couple of years due to a medical incident. And during that time, I realized that my passion wasn't being fueled. And so I came back, took my leadership and communications and team skills, and I've now started working with businesses that are in business to not only make money, but to also give back to their communities and or do better with the environment. And I really believe that socially conscious business is the next paradigm for business. And I always say I'm on a mission to change the world through business by changing the rules of business.
Oh, I like that. That's
Thank you.
awesome. That is so important. I've made it my mission. Like when I did my live events, I always contributed a percentage to this organization, and I had the woman there doing exercises with everybody that she does. They work with kids and help to
Wonderful.
stop bullying in schools. And it's
Excellent.
called Soul Shop, and I love the work that they're doing. And so she would come and she would do some wonderful activities with my group, and then I would donate a percentage of the proceeds from the event to her organization. So it just feels so good to do that.
Absolutely. And there's so many things that we can do that are so simple. So like I call my program More Than Green. And what it basically does is 2% of everything I make at the top level. So if you pay me $1,000, you know that 2% of that $1,000 is going directly to the charities that I've specified. But then on top of that, it's very easy to make some changes in how you do business, how you treat people, how you consider who you shop with, who do you buy from, what are their values, what are they doing to be a better, corporate citizen, so to speak. And then, when it looks at being environmentally friendly, there are so many things. Like one of the most simple ones is switching your paper from wood pulp paper to sugarcane paper. Not only do you have still a great paper, in some cases it can be cheaper than the recycled, but it's also got a lower carbon footprint. So
Wow.
immediately it is just so fantastic. So I always say there are simple things we can do that just start shifting our behavior day after day, week after week, and month after month.
Wow. I love that. I got an email recently from REI, and they gave like 30 challenges or whatever it was, a lot of challenges of each day what to do. And they were just
Yeah.
all along the lines of what you're talking about, just to become
Yeah.
more socially conscious and environmentally aware.
Mhm.
So I love the
Yeah.
work that you're doing. I've never met
Thank
anyone that
you.
does what you're doing. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's been part of the biggest challenge that I have, is that a lot of times people are going, well, I do this little bit, and I go, well, here's what we want. And so, a certified B Corp is a designation that you can work towards that elevates the actions that you take. And that's the path that I'm on. I'm sort of nearing the end of having my application ready, and it will elevate me to the level of companies like the Body Shop, and for Ben and Jerry's and Patagonia, Tom's Shoes, Salt Spring Island Coffee. I mean, there's many companies around the world, small and large, that have elevated the way they do business so that they consider all of the stakeholders And so that's their profit. It's the people that work within their organization, their communities, the world, and then also the planet. So environmentally, what's their footprint?
Wow, I love that. You're doing such
Yeah.
amazing work. We need to be,
Thank you.
as entrepreneurs, we need to be thinking of the impact we can make beyond what our expertise is, right? Just
Yeah,
giving back to the community and making a difference in our environment. There's
exactly.
so much that's needed in this day and age, and we have the ability to do that in a big way. So I just
Yeah.
love what you're up to. It's so
Thank
cool.
you.
So
Yeah, and I always
cool.
say just because you're small doesn't mean you don't make an impact. Because just think of a water drop hitting the
Yeah.
surface of water, we
Yeah.
get a little ripple. Now take it if we were Niagara Falls and what that ripple effect would be like. So, you know, you've got this massive waterfall of all these little droplets, and they're making an enormous impact. And so each of us as small business owners has the ability to come together and be like that waterfall, because we have more impact on the world in what we do than all the big corporations combined.
Yeah. I'm so glad you said that, because so many times I hear people say, I'm just one person, what difference can I make?
Mhm.
But when you add all those, those people up, it turns
Yeah,
into Niagara Falls. So I love that
yeah.
analogy. That was amazing.
Thank you.
So
Yeah,
what do you
yeah,
have
it's
to
kind of fun.
offer? What's your gift?
Well,
What are you sharing
I
with everyone?
I'm really excited because I have my gift is called the Goal Strategy Master or Goal Strategy Success Masterclass. I keep getting my words wrong.
Oh,
Um, but really this is a business journal, but it includes your whole life. So you don't have to even be in business to use this, but it is a system that will allow you to look at what is it you want to achieve, looking at that big picture. Now let's chunk it down into those daily, weekly, monthly actions and plans that you want to do. And then it also allows you to now reflect on what you do, and how do you now make changes to make it better and get there faster and easier. So it's an entire system that causes you to stop and think, to actually take a small amount of action, but at a higher level. Then you're going to plan how you're going to implement it. Then you're actually going to take action. And then you're going to do the cycle again. So I always say it's a think, do, plan, act. Those are the
what?
4 steps. And I have, between the journal entry, which is taking you less than 10 minutes a day, you also have videos in the program. And I also have some emails that will help keep you motivated going forward and better utilizing the system to the best of your ability. And on top of that, I have my accountability tool called the Habit Builder. And this is going to keep your goal to get more done faster in the first 45 days from the day you start the program. And it's going to just give you those daily reminders, and you can rate yourself based on that. And it keeps it up here. And when something's front of mind, you get it done.
Wow. So when you say masterclass, this is a program. It's not like a one-off webinar. This is a program.
Yes, it's just a
Wow.
mini program. So
Wow.
this basically, I tell you how to use the journal. I talk about different aspects of what I've found my clients have found successful over the last 12 years that I've had the journal and been using it with my clients. And so I just
Wow.
shifted it from being, just a book that I can sell, to actually now being a little mini masterclass.
I love that. That is so generous of you. I'm going to definitely request that gift. That sounds fabulous.
Excellent.
Wow.
I'd love it.
Well,
Yeah. So
awesome.
it's a way to sort of create a habit and a system for yourself. And I find a lot of people, they have all the right intentions, but they lack the system to keep it going. And so
Mm,
hopefully this is just a system that people can, use and adapt to make it their own. But so what you're looking at is, you're going to be looking at, what are my top 3 to 5 priorities today, both in business, but also personally, because I believe we have
mm,
to have that personal business balance, even as entrepreneurs.
definitely.
And that balance isn't necessarily here. It can go like this, but You know what I mean? And then you're going to be looking at who are the 5 people you need to contact today? If you're looking to build joint venture partners, you need to be nurturing those relationships. So who are people you need to reach out to just to say hello or connect with or whatever? And it could be clients or potential clients. But you're also going to look at, what's that negative little voice, that what I call the little gremlin? What are you telling yourself that is holding you back? Now, how can you flip it into making it a positive affirmation? Then you're going to look at what are you grateful for? Because gratitude is so important in
Yeah.
what we do. And I'll tell you, when I wasn't feeling great, I kept thinking, and it was like the light at the end of the tunnel. I was so lucky to have the support. Even though I was going through like really dark times, I had amazing support from my family, from friends, from certain colleagues of mine that just kept reaching out and just giving me that little tidbit of hope. And it worked. So, and here I am today back at it.
That's
But you
awesome.
also are going to look at what were you successful at today? And then you're going to have that area that you can put down whatever you like. I always say that journal, I call it my journal. It's just a small area. You can look at like, what is your, your purpose and why is this so important to you? Remind yourself, what are your metrics? Because sometimes like we need to know, how much money did I bring in today? How many new leads did I get today? How many, just writing that down. And it could be you just want to get something off your chest. And so you put it in your journal. And so it
Love
works.
that. Journaling is so powerful. I've been journaling religiously every day for the last year, and it's made such a difference. I
Excellent.
love it.
Yeah.
Well,
And then,
awesome.
when you add in like weekly and monthly reviews into that system, all of a sudden you use it to elevate yourself.
Yeah. Well, I am totally a systems girl, so I love that you've got all
Excellent.
these systems. This is fabulous and so generous of you. Thank you so much for taking the
Thank
time
you.
to share with everyone today. And so great to meet you. I'm meeting so many amazing people on this journey, and just happy holidays to everybody. And thanks again, Catherine. Appreciate you.
Yes. And happy holidays. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, bye for now.
Bye-bye.